like to show you a little bit of this Flynn custom built amp. It's a JTM45 clone based on a 1965 circuit with KT66 tubes, power tubes, built by Stevie Flynn in Glasgow. And today I'm going to be trying it, testing it with this beautiful PRS Custom 24 wood library blue fade with 5909 pickups, and we'll try a few different sounds. And I've also got a Carl Martin Quattro to give two different levels of drive, a chorus and an echo. And just because of the volume, we're attenuating the signal by 8 decibels using this THD hot plate. So the speakers here, also this is a custom cabinet built by Flynn amps, and in there we have two 12-inch Alnico Gold Celestion speakers. So I'll start off with a cleanish sound with a split coil on here, maybe a little bit of chorus and delay just to give you a sense. The presence is on halfway up, on 5, middle treble also on 5, the bass is rolled off slightly on 4, and we're going into both channels in parallel from the left and right outputs of the Quattro, and both channels are set equally on number 2, so a quarter up. And this is what it sounds like clean. Just take the echo and the chorus off. So as you can hear, a beautiful clean sound, just what you expect from a hand-wired JTM45 clone, and a lot of ability to change the tones with the tone controls if you want it brighter, warmer and so on. So maybe moving over to a humbucker sound with just a little overdrive, just a lower level of overdrive here. Volume on about 7 on the guitar. Push the volume up a little bit on the guitar. And switching to the note humbucker. Bridge humbucker. And then we'll give it a go with a little bit more drive, so the second drive setting. Something this amp has that's a little bit special. Normally JTM45 would have a fixed bias for the power tubes, and what Stevie's done on this amp is he's given me a switchable bias setting, so we can switch between fixed bias and cathode biasing. And I know this is something of interest to people, to have the same amp with different types of biasing. So what we'll do now, we'll push the volume levels up, we'll get rid of the effects here. We'll attenuate a little bit more because it will be a bit loud for me in here, and then I'll just switch between the two types of biasing so you can hear the difference. Okay, so what we've done now, we've tanked both the volume, both the channel volumes, and the attenuation is now on -16 dBs. So now we've got a lot of natural drive from the amp, and we've had to reduce the volume a little bit. You can hear a little bit of hum now. but without the attenuation this is extremely loud. Okay, so this is what it sounds like, fixed bias mode, bridge humbucker, both channels on full volume. So as you can hear, classic rock sound, plenty of drive. And I'll just pop the amp on standby, flick the switch on the back, and then bring the amp back up. So this is now in cathode bias mode, exactly the same settings as before. Okay, and we'll flip it once more back to fixed bias. So fixed bias. Some single string stuff. That's the bridge humbucker, fixed bias. We'll flip back to cathode bias for some more single string. And cathode bias with the bridge humbucker. I hope you can hear it on the video. There's a subtle difference between the fixed bias and the cathode bias. The cathode bias gives a little bit more drive. It breaks up a little bit earlier. It's a little sweeter sounding. The fixed bias has a little bit more headroom and is slightly brighter sounding, but not a great deal of difference unless you're pushing it at a high volume. So at low volumes there's really no difference to be heard, but when you've got both channels running flat out you do hear a little bit of difference. And of course it's slightly upset by having to attenuate the sound, but I hope you could hear a little bit of difference and the range of sounds from these great amps. Okay, thanks a lot, take care.